She is a relatable prosty. That's what it is. Call it what it is. Because not every woman has gone through that situation where you wake up the next morning and some guy gives you money because you opened your lips for him. It doesn't happen to all of us. And it's weird. You know what you are.
The good thing about my first experience with farmers market though is that I met a cute guy and we lived together, and this is me in the morning. So my friend fetched me Vela from Egelela and then we went to a Paul restaurant. I can't believe I said that, but anyways, this was the best food, 10 out of 10, honey.
She's so honest, she's so true. It's disgusting. And she's so young.
Guys, motusa pere choka ira nere ratana sala banyane ya ma 2K enilinga mara plastic ya 5 rand la hopola. Oh man, she really wants to be a 2K, but I'm so sorry. You have kids, you live back at home, you're in your 40s and you get child for free. I'm so sorry. It's not my intention and I'm so sad that at 21 years I am living the dream you've always wanted in high school. So it's beyond me. Also, I see women saying a lot about me being a bad example to youngsters or their kids that are looking up to me. I don't know as anyone to look up to me. I'm not willing to be a motivational speaker. I'm also in my 20s trying to live life. Where are you to motivate your kids? It's not my responsibility. Also, remember, I have a car to pay for. I have a lifestyle to maintain. I have apartments, honey. And if a guy is just gonna make me filthy and just be here to satisfy his needs without satisfying mine, which is through money, then you're not for me.
Cyan is living a normal 21-year-old life. People are bothered because she's doing what they did, but hers comes with money. At this point, everyone must focus on their focus, yo. I can't believe adults are so focused on a 21-year-old highball. One thing about you, you always have a comeback. So after Cyan released this video, this vlog on TikTok, a lot of people were excited and saying that Cyan's vlogs, they are always relatable. So it went on Twitter and she started trending as well. But people were divided because some they were saying she's very relatable, she's not fake, she says things the way they are. Whereas in other people they were saying, why are people praising such behavior? It's not a normal behavior for a 21-year-old. And Lynn from the Vault Entertainment, I think that's a channel, she also went on to do a video talking about Cyan Boujee. So I had to go and watch the video. I had to watch the full video and see what was she really talking about. And in all honesty, some of the things that she was saying, it was actually very true, but there were other parts I think that she just took it just too far, calling her names and stuff. I just felt like that was not really necessary, but anyway, we are not there. But I just felt like, you know what Cyan is doing, it's normal to her, but not to everyone. But we have to also understand that the people that are saying it's relatable, let them have their own opinion, and the people that are saying it's not relatable, let them also have their own opinion. Because according to me, I never grew up seeing stuff like this. I've never been in this situation.
So firstly, before we get straight into that, I want you to know that my family has like all these apps, and I think if they ever have an issue with my TikTok videos or anything, they would definitely give me a call. I'm very open with my parents. I have a close relationship with them. In fact, having me as a daughter is a flex because you benefit so much, period. So that's why I would never ever comment something like that, especially to someone like me, because I always have an answer.
But I saw something on TikTok when somebody was explaining to say, you know what, some people are judging her, but they're forgetting that they used to do these things when they were still young. When this person said, Cyan is living a normal 21-year-old life, people bothered because she's doing what they did, what people were doing, the ones that are old now, what they were doing when they were 21, but hers, whatever that she's doing it, and it comes with money. Of course, some of us, we never used to do these things. We've never seen anything like this. For me, it's not normal because I've never lived a life like that. But as you grow up, you meet people that have lived this kind of life, and they explain to you that the reason why I did this is because I didn't have money to pay rent, I didn't have money for food, I had to take care of my whole family, I had to provide for my whole family, and the only way that I could do it is by selling myself. And Cyan did explain on Gogo Skoteni's podcast to say that she's not a prostitute, she's just doing it for the sake of money. But when Wendy went to Gogo Skoteni's World's podcast and she spoke about the same thing that Cyan is talking about, but she said that for her, she counts that as prostitution.
What's that? Okay. Are you a prostitute?
Go on, I'm not gonna hide it. If you touch him, and that person is not your boyfriend, that person is married, or that person nje girlfriend poster.
Yes.
And then touch him, you are selling a post. No mungatini. okusalayo hosha.
Yeah, mama. Yay. Mhlawumbe uzosho ukuthi for an hour ke
Yes, khona ama short time, khona ama nights, khona ama day. Short time yami is 2K.
baningi amantombazana afuna bathi yini amavuso ekseni.
Baningi.
Yes.
If it's
Shuthi bayahosha
influencers,
baba.
bayahosha. You can say whatever, I mean, I don't care.
Are you looking for someone?
I'm single, I'm saved, and I'm satisfied.
What is satisfying you?
Oh, money.
Okay, so you're making your own or unalele blessa or
I mean, here and there, people will just come to see me, and
people will just come to see you.
yeah,
Okay.
we will just meet up, and whatever happens, and
Then you get money from that.
yeah.
So are you selling?
I am not selling, but I'm gonna put it like this, right? Where's the camera? I want to look at the camera. I actually just want to make it clear that a lot of people actually think this is like prostitution and this is like, no, but it's actually knowing your value, because it can happen that I'll go to a guy to get smashed and I'll come back home with so much, but they would come back hungry, desperate, having so much anger. And I feel like I have things to do. I have gas to pay.
Yeah.
Honey, my wig.
Yes,
do you know how
darling.
much this is? You know?
And sometimes it's not even about I want to live it because that's what I love. They live that type of life where they sleep with someone to get money because they don't have anybody else that can provide that for them. So sometimes finding yourself in a situation where Cyan Boujee is, where she sleeps with somebody and she gets money for it. Some people are doing it because they actually don't have a choice. But with this whole situation, we all have our own opinions because of the different lifestyle. The way I grew up, I don't find this normal. The way other people grew up, they find this very normal. But also on the other side, I just feel like everybody has to live their lives the best way they know how. And Cyan never came out to say, hey guys, do what I'm doing because it will get you guys money. She's just sharing with everybody what she does with her life. And it's up to you as a person to say, oh, what she's doing is relatable and what she's doing is not. I think on my side, I can say, since I've never experienced anything like this, I've never done anything like this in my life. What she's doing, if it's okay for her, it's okay. There's really nothing that we can do about it. But I just feel like it's also dangerous to her as a person in terms of her healthy and stuff. And getting sick at a very younger age is not pretty because older people, they are now coming to younger girls and they're coming to destroy your life. They have lived their lives, their 20s, without being disturbed by anybody, and now you as a 21-year-old, you get to be sleeping with a 40-year-old that lived his life happily when he was 20, when he was 30. Now when you are in your 20s, you see a man, you meet a man that's just gonna give you a 20,000 just for you to sleep with him, and before you know it, you get sick out of it. I think it's a very dangerous game that you have to just trade very well. But for me, of course, I'm not gonna say it's relatable because I've never seen it, I've never experienced it. But if you have experienced it and you say it's relatable, hey, it is relatable to you. So at the end of the day, I feel like there are other people that are gonna say it's relatable and there are other people that are gonna say it's not relatable. But that's my own view. You can leave your own comment down below. I am not relating to this because I do not know it. I don't find it normal because growing up I was told that is wrong, and then seeing somebody else doing it, other people can relate to it. As for me, I do not. But I'm not judging her to say what she's doing is bad. But if it makes her happy, hey, who am I to say anything about it? That's all that we have for now. Until the next time, please do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Peace.